What's up, Bitcoin bankers? How's it doing? Hope you're making some good spread of profit today. Um, a friend asked me to talk a little bit about the regional market that we have currently in Bitcoin. Whether is it the right time to invest? Are we too late? That kind of thing. What are we expecting the price ahead? What are people talking about? Prices like 1799.98. Look at that, it's insane. It's insane how Bitcoin have made its way this far. And if you look at the chart, you look at a 1 month chart, you see it's been having a steady climb. It hasn't really stopped, and according to the expert, it's gonna continue to climb as high as by 2000 USD by the end of the year. And but look at it, it's gonna be way faster that you hit $2,000 somewhere maybe in October. We're looking at uh, hopefully. I mean that's just my guess. I'm probably make a video again to see if I'm right. $2,000 we hit or even earlier. So just to touch a little bit on why the price is going up. Um, Let me show you a video clip. And this video clip is actually by a subsidiary of Vice News. I don't know if you know Vice News. Vice News is actually where I go to for all my news. And they have a non-biased opinion. They're not linked to any government media or not sponsored by any media. They're independent media that they go in and do their round of questioning and understanding the whole issue. They have so many issues to talk about. You can go into Vice News, look it up on YouTube. So many interesting stuff going on there. So this is actually a video clip that I have stumbled upon uh, during the days in February 2015. And even in those days, Chinese has already had a very stern interest on Bitcoin. Why? Let me show you this clip and then we'll talk a little bit about it after it. Here it goes. So I'll stop there, and based on what they have just said, I mean the Chinese has already believed that Bitcoin is going to overtake the yuan, and Bitcoin allows them to participate in the world economy, and a lot of things going on in the Bitcoin industry as far as Chinese is concerned. A Chinese citizen is only allowed to bring an X amount of money out every year, so the chances of investing in other countries are very limited. So, what they usually do is they transfer funds through wallets. Okay, this is just again, I've done some research and not everybody is doing the same thing, but there are instances whereby a Chinese national goes through the exchange, gets a Bitcoin wallet, transfer funds overseas to invest, transfer funds overseas to the family, without going through the government because I mean I shan't talk about Chinese government because they have their own sets of rules and laws which they believe for the policies of their nation. So we just leave it to that. But there are. I mean, I'm just talking about real life situations that things are happening, and the purpose of this mining of bitcoins. Uh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure the banks have looked into bitcoins and and it came up with their own structure of funds transfer and so on. And Bitcoin pioneered the whole industry. And um, I wouldn't say that the bank copied Bitcoin's technology, because Bitcoin's technology it's run by a whole community. It's not what the bank. It doesn't model the bank at all. So uh, it's more of what the bank uh looks in, that see a future in Bitcoin, see the future of money, being transferred across, being accessible, versus holding a large amount of cash with you, transporting the cash around. So this is just the basic theory of the whole Bitcoin wallet system. Um, then again, and if you talk about the fees, of course, the fees is much cheaper, and that's where they get the a much from or a bargain from the transaction fee versus whatever the banks would have offered. And back to the yuan. The yuan, there are people who are in China who believe that the yuan will never come as close to the Bitcoin in the future. And when this was happening in 2015, those time the prices were about $400, $700. So it wasn't as lucrative as what we are today. So, and they were mining about 100 Bitcoins a week. So they won't probably make their money. And look at the market cap. Today, the Chinese are heavily involved in mining bitcoins, and that's what it is that's driving up the market. And we are just at the initial stage in China, as well as some parts of the other world. So room for expansion is huge. By 2024, I believe everybody should most probably know about Bitcoin. Everybody will be transacting through Bitcoin. I will let you understand what is the difference between transacting with Bitcoin and transacting through your banks very soon, when I come up with another video about Genesis Mining, on how to open a Genesis Mining account, and also to how to buy a contract, and what are the lucrative profit that you can make under Genesis Mining, and so on and so forth. So uh give me some time, I'll find some time and come with that video. But back to this, at this present time, Bitcoin is unstoppable, and in Japan it's just getting started, and a lot of rich people, rich business owners are looking into at this avenue of transferring monies across board. Okay, now back to that. That's more or less about Japan. Sorry, China. Let's take a look at another country not far, Japan. So, according to the news, and this is taken off news.bitcoin.com, as you can see here. So, according to them, 260,000 stores will accept Bitcoin in the near future, and these are tech companies. And if you understand the industry, how it works, as long as more transaction takes place, the market will sure to increase. And as long as people to buy Bitcoin or to trade Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin will definitely increase. And we're just getting started in Japan as well. So just by having this marketing of I'm a true believer of Bitcoin. I would love Singapore to be full of Bitcoin transactions, and full of Bitcoin terminals in the future and stuff like that. Hopefully we can get that together. And just by doing a small campaign like this, more than 5,000 merchants has already jumped on board to accept Bitcoin through the company system. And once this thing roll out again, and once you have stores accepting Bitcoins, and once 260,000 stores is hooked up with Bitcoin transactions, and if it's in the news, I'm sure you'll be going on to the news again. More and more companies will adopt Bitcoins. So we need something like that across board, everywhere in every country, to help the Bitcoin community to rise, and it will slowly expand one day to where it is, and hopefully Bitcoin's price will rise. Now let's take a look a little at the market cap. So where we are today of the circulating supply is 16,325,000 bitcoins, with a market cap of $29 billion. So if you do a reverse calculation, you take $29 billion $29,871,596,219 divided by the circulating supply, you will get the price amount. So just to explain to you a little bit, as long as you are mining, as long as people getting buying bitcoins, the price will increase. As we speak, there are still a lot of miners who are, even with the difficulty that is that to mine bitcoin now, is they're amazing, man. They're trying to keep up the technology, to mine as much bitcoin as they can until the last bitcoin, which is available until 2024. So back to the question about, are we at the right time, or are we at at its heydays? I'll say we are more of at the time of trading, more to mining, because now I mean, at this present time, it's the golden age of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has rise to an all-time high of 1820. It's keep it always beats its record. So we'll see where it goes. As long as the community helps itself, as long as media approves of Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin wasn't in the exchange once. Bitcoin was just an idea, but now even in Axie.com we have it to convert to SGD and whatnot. So this is proof that Bitcoin is here to stay. So it's never too late to invest. Or look at it, it's 1815 now. It will just continue to increase. And just like my prediction says, if you were to buy at 173, you'll be making a very good profit. Hold on to it. 1814. Yeah, you see, we will still increase, man. You'll go about 187. I mean, 185 is a good time to let go, just because of the difficulty and the risk. We're at the right time now, and the market look to not say close up, but slow down a little bit on transactions because of the clock, and shops and exchange, and all the kind of stuff. And yep, that's about it. So keep in touch, subscribe to me, get updated. Let's get on trading. If you're on Genesis Mining again, show your love, show your support, and I will show you back. Comment your promo code, and I will share the love back and support you and use your code for the my next upgrade. Thank you. Enjoy. Take care, man. Have a nice weekend.